Hey guys, what's up? It's Aaron. I just wanted to mention before this video starts, as I was going through and editing it, um, all of the clips are blurry, but if you can get past that, the content in the video is very high value and could likely change your life. So, I hope I earn your thumbs up through this video, and without further ado, let's get to it. How to attract wealth and abundance into your life. So, contrary to popular belief, being wealthy and becoming wealthy has almost nothing to do with your outer physical world. It doesn't have to do very much with your job, your boss, where you live, or what your current situation is. Mostly what it has to do with is you. Most people think that you get the wealth and then you become wealthy. It's actually opposite. Basically, what you have to do is you have to become wealthy first in your mind. Feel like you're wealthy, feel like you have abundance, feel like you have whatever you want, and then that attracts the wealth into your life. So yes, a lot of this has to do with manifestation and the law of attraction, but it makes perfect sense. In my channel, I'm going to be talking a lot about manifestation and how all of it works, but basically the law of attraction is working whether you like it or not. Where you are at this point in reality is because of the law of attraction. You have attracted everything that you now possess into your life because of the law of attraction. And it makes sense because your thoughts basically create your reality. If you think thoughts of negativity or lack, you're only going to attract lack into your life. You will never, ever become wealthy or abundant. On the flip side, if you think thoughts of wealth and abundance, you will attract that into your life. It might not be apparent at first, but eventually you will attract slowly wealth into your life and more abundance. So almost all of this has to do with your money blueprint and the way you view money and success. If you view money as an evil thing or as something that can hurt people, or if you view rich and successful, wealthy people as people who are greedy, snobby, people who have lied and cheated their way to the top, you will never ever become wealthy. Now, the way to change this perspective is to understand that wealth is not a bad thing. Wealth, it's on the contrary. Wealth is an incredible thing because it allows you to create situations where you can help other people and you can be generous to other people, and it allows you to have a sense of more control in your life. So the first thing you got to do is break any limiting beliefs that you might have. This has to do with any feelings of lack towards money, that money is there's only a confined amount of money in the world. You have to break that belief and replace it with a belief of abundance and of wealth. So for example, one of the most important things to understand is that you are deserving of the money. You are deserving of being wealthy, you are deserving of having enough, and a lot of this belief that you are undeserving comes from parental beliefs, or that we're not supposed to boast or brag or jump out of the crowd. Basically, a lot of us think that it's better just to stay confined and not have more than your share. So you have to break this limiting belief and say, yes, I am deserving of wealth, I am deserving of abundance, and you will attract that into your life. One really easy way to do this is to reprogram your subconscious mind so that you can think in terms of abundance and in terms of wealth. One really easy way to do this is to start to meditate and learn how to change your... An easy way to do this is to meditate and learn how to change your brainwaves so that you can, instead of being at high beta all the time, you can learn to be in alpha and in theta. And in alpha, your brain actually absorbs a lot more and it perceives it as true. The other thing that can really help is to repeat a certain mantra or affirmation over and over again. It is a well-known fact that if you say a lie to a person over and over and over and over again, even though they know that it's not true, eventually your subconscious mind will believe that it is true because of repeated exposure over and over and over again. So use this to your advantage. Instead of repeating a lie, of course, you're going to repeat, I am a millionaire, or I am wealthy, or I am abundant, over and over and over again. And it helps to do this right before you, right after you wake up, or right before you go to sleep, because right after you wake up, your brain is going from these lower theta waves to alpha waves, and you are in a state of alpha when you wake up. So your brain is like a sponge. You can look all this up. Your brain is like a sponge the first 30 minutes that you're awake, and you should use this to your advantage. I personally go, as soon as I wake up, I get my cup of coffee and I start reading. I think this is very useful because I can download certain bits and pieces of information in the morning, and I get my reading done, and I love it. But anyways, the affirmations are going to be really, really helpful for you to reprogram your subconscious and actually become the person who is deserving of the wealth. And this will make it 10 times easier for you to actually feel wealthier and to become wealthier and to attract more money into your life. So if you wouldn't mind, if I'm giving you some value, just smash the like button down below. It really helps me for the YouTube algorithm, for other people to get this sort of message and to learn about the law of attraction and such. So if you wouldn't mind, just smash that like button down below, and on with the video. So the last tip I have for you in creating and attracting wealth is to visualize wealth. Your brain and your subconscious works in pictures, and it works in feelings and emotions. So what you want to do is invoke the emotion of wealth and of prosperity and happiness. So what do? You visualize yourself in your beach home or in your dream car or something like that, and your brain will associate, so real quick, your brain can't understand the difference between reality and imagination, what you create in your mind. So it'll think that you are wealthy if you have these sort of daydreaming experiences as you meditate. And as you create your dream reality in your brain will say, so you are this wealthy person, and it will want to align you with certain wealth. Now, one practical thing that you can do other than meditation and affirmations is put a large amount of money into your wallet. So if you normally carry around 20 bucks, carry around a $100 bill in your wallet, or 150 or 200 or something like that, something that you perceive to be a lot of money. Now this will help to reprogram your subconscious mind, because every time you see that $100 bill, you're like, it's just normal to be in my wallet. It won't be as much of a, I can't carry around cash, what if it gets stolen? It helps create this abundance mindset, which is what we're trying to invoke. And it will also make you, instead of think it's a lot of money, it'll become normal to you. And so therefore, since it's normal to you, it'll become easier to attract into your life, because you are that wealthy person, you're the person that carries around a lot of money, and so therefore your subconscious will understand that you don't have to worry about losing money because you can always get more, and $100 is nothing to you. So once that $100 seems normal to you, you want to add more money, add maybe $50 or another $100 or another couple $100 even. So that way that new larger amount of money seems like even more, and it's able to become even more normal to you. So that's just a little tip that I learned. Another thing that you can do is anytime you come across any money whatsoever, even if it's a penny that you find on the ground, pick it up and don't discern any money one from another. And pick it up and say thank you to the universe, and say thank you so much, I appreciate you sending me this wealth, and be just so grateful for any money that comes into your life, any checks, any money you find on the ground, any sort of money, any sort of unexpected money that comes in. always be grateful, and this will boost the process of attracting wealth into your life, because gratitude lifts your spirits up and it makes you a more positive person, and it's showing signs to the universe that you want more money and that you are grateful to have more money, that you are a good receiver of money. So if anything I've said has resonated with you, if you wouldn't mind just smashing the like button down below, it truly helps me so much. And if you enjoy this type of content, consider subscribing. But other than that, I hope you have an amazing day. Stay positive, stay motivated, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.